Hi, I'm Allison, the Healthy Eating Specialist at Whole Foods Market in Jenkintown. Today we are making a kale, carrot, and avocado salad. I'm going to show you how to do this. First, you're going to need some kale that you've washed, rinsed, and taken the large stem out of. And you're going to take a bunch of it and roll it up nice and tight so you can get a thin slice. Make sure you're wearing a cut glove if you have one at home, or something protective. And then you're just going to slice it like this. It's also called a chiffonade. And you want it to be nice and thin because kale is a tough green, and you're going to want it to break down based on the other ingredients we have. So I already have some prepared, and we're going to add this to the bowl. See how nice and thin that is? And next we're going to add a sliced red onion. Again, you want this nice and thin too because you don't want to take big bites of onions. So just go as thin as you possibly can. And kale is a great way to get lots of nutrients in your diet. It's high in fiber, lots of micronutrients, antioxidants. There's lots of great benefits to eating kale. So we're going to toss some red onion in here. If you don't like red onion, you're allergic to red onion, you can always omit it. You can leave it out. I think it gives it a good flavor. And then next you're going to grab some carrots. I have some over here. You can shred them yourself, or you can go the lazy route and buy them pre-shredded. And you're going to add a little bit of those in here. Put the rest of them in. And then our dressing is actually going to come from an avocado, which you're going to mash up using your hands. So if you're unfamiliar with how to cut an avocado, you slice it around the outside. Always protect your hand when you're doing this. And then you're going to open it to 2 halves. To get the pit out from this side, just hold it either in a glove or a towel and tap it firmly with the knife so it pulls it right out. You can hold on to your seeds because if you want to keep your avocado from growing brown, you're going to keep the pit inside it. And then we'll just slice it up a little so we don't have any chunks. And then all we're going to do is squeeze it out into our bowl. Do the other side. And then we're going to use our hands to mash this all together, which is going to coat the leaves. And over time it's going to break down the kale so that it's not tough and chewy anymore. We're also going to add some lemon juice. You can judge as you go, a little bit of a splash, just enough. You don't want to go overboard with it. You could use fresh lemon juice, fresh lime juice. And then we're going to add a little bit of sesame seeds. You can toast these or you can use them raw. These are great. They're high in calcium. They have a ton of nutrients beyond just looking nice and giving a nice little crunch. And then finally a little low sodium soy sauce or Bragg's liquid aminos, just to give it some flavor a couple times around. And then, either with the back of a spoon or with your gloves, you're going to work the avocado into the leaves. And eventually, as you keep doing this, it's just going to wilt your leaves, and eventually it's going to break down some of the fibers so that it's easier to digest. It's not as chewy and tough. And then if you let this sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes, you should be good to go. And that is how to make a kale, avocado, and carrot salad. You can find more recipes like these on WholeFoodsMarket.com.